Hey, welcome. I hope you're doing good. Thank you so much for joining me. Today's reading is the person on your mind. How do they see you? It could be how people will see you in general, or maybe a group of people, or in a certain environment. But yeah, just take what resonates and what makes sense for you, okay? But yeah, there are three groups for you to choose from. Group one, the blue appetite. Group two, the clear quartz geode. And group three, the rose quartz. But if you do need to take a moment to choose your group, go ahead and pause the video, but I will see you all in your readings. Hi, welcome. If you've chosen the first group, the blue appetite in this reading is for you. We have the Page of Wands upright, Ten of Cups upright, and the Judgment card in reverse. Okay, so the person on your mind or situation on your mind, how do they see you? All right, so the person you're asking about or environment you're asking about, they see you as really warm. They also see you as a bit of a rebel at times. They view you as someone who has taken a lot of risks in life and will continue to do so. But yeah, they perceive you as having a lot of good qualities and someone that is inspiring, especially to them. They definitely see you as more of a creative person and they view you as really positive as well. And they feel like you do have a positive influence not only on them, but a few other people in your life. They do see you as very youthful as well. They think of you as very interesting and they're keen on getting to know more about you. They do see you as sexy, but in an unusual way. They see you as really intelligent as well. And they think that they can have a lot of fun with you. And they see you as quite lighthearted. In their mind, you don't take things too seriously. You have a great sense of humor as well. And they see you as being this open person and open-minded as well. They view you as always exploring, but also see you as pretty laid back. And for some of you, if this, resonates or makes sense, they do see you as being younger than them. But for some of you, like they could see your age as like an issue between you both. But they do want growth with you. Like they could want to be your friend or be more friendly with you. They do think you're quite outgoing, but a laid back sort of outgoing. They see you as well as confident, cheerful, but fearless. And they see you as being quite content in your life. They think you could throw a spanner in the works almost, like you're a wild card, maybe unintentionally make their life a little chaotic. I mean, in a good way. Actually, for some of you, this may not be in a good way, but not that it's like, anything to do with like your fault, if that makes sense. Like you're intentionally creating chaos in their life. But yeah, so it feels like your presence in their life could throw them off a little bit. But yeah, they do see you as being very lovable and someone they want to flirt with a little more. They do see you as a family person or a really good parent if you are a parent, or just good with kids. Also, a very kind parent if you are a parent. Um, they see you as someone they can imagine settling down with. Like you would be an ideal partner in this person's perspective. They think you're quite affectionate. And if this person doesn't know you very well, they may assume you're an artist of some kind, or, work in, doesn't necessarily have to be work, but you're creative in another way. But for some of you, they could actually feel like you do that for a living, like your job is quite creative or artistic. So they also assume you have a good support system, but at the same time, they don't really believe that assumption. It's like, I want to assume like how you carry yourself. I assume you have a good support system, but at the same time, like I get other clues where I don't really believe that assumption. I hope that makes sense, but yes. But they see you as someone who makes the people in your life very happy, even if like maybe strangers even. They think your home life is a happy one. They see you as stable, very blessed. Even though they see you as sweet, they also assume you don't tolerate the BS, if you know what I mean. They think people can and have judged you unfairly at times. They may have been one of those people at some point. And for some reason, they could see you as a potential missed opportunity. They may even see you as not being very interested in them. They could think that you doubt them and maybe you're unsure about them as well. And they kind of see you as potentially like having the potential to disappoint them or hurt them in the future. They also see you as someone who's had an overwhelming past. They're also afraid that they might hurt you. But they see you as someone who has good discernment and that you can see past, BS in most situations. And they're kind of worried that you might see through theirs. They also see you as not giving them clarity. They could see you as judgmental, maybe judging them. And they think that you don't talk to them enough. And they could actually see you as not thinking highly enough of yourself. And they're also afraid that they won't be able to see things through with you, which they really do want to do. But maybe there's, things just aren't aligning in their opinion. But that is all I have for those of you who have chosen the first group. I'm only doing tarot today, but I do hope it could make sense and be helpful. And I'm wishing you the best, okay? Take care. Hiya, welcome. If you've chosen the second group, the clear quartz geode, then this reading is for you. It's the person or situation on your mind. How are you being seen? How do they see you? We have the Nine of Pentacles upright, Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and we also have the World card in reverse. Okay, how do they see you? For some of you, they see you as unrealistic at times. They see you as materially blessed, but think you've had to make sacrifices for the material possessions that you do have. They do see you as caring a lot about how other people perceive you and maybe what you look like. But other than that, or in other ways, they see you as fairly down to earth. For example, you could be flashy or just dress really nice, but you're humble and perhaps grateful for what you have, or at least that's how they perceive you. But overall, they kind of just think you take good care of yourself. And they also see you as not thinking that you're better than anyone else, when in their perspective, you could probably act that way if you wanted to, but you don't. They could also see you as preferring to be single. They do think you're more confident and independent than they are. But for some reason, they could see you as a little selfish at times, especially where they're concerned. For some of you, they could think you're selfish for cutting someone off. Not necessarily them, but someone else in your life. But they also see you as being selfish when it comes to them. They do see you as mature and doing well for yourself financially. They could think you are very self-indulgent at times. And for some reason, they could think you need to make wiser decisions. Let me see, 1 second. This could be freeing yourself in some way. Maybe not being too controlled over yourself or maybe other people. This could be something you are more aware of, or maybe that message ain't for you. But yeah, they see you as not being as successful as you want to be, and that you don't have a lot of stability right now in some area of your life, but they do think you're motivated. They see you as having issues with your family. They think for some reason, in their opinion, that you aren't making the best financial decisions. They see you as not feeling whole and not feeling content in yourself or some area of your life. For some of you, this could be education related, but that's only for those of you who that makes sense. 1 second. This could just be in terms of your happiness and this overall fulfillment. You know, they could feel like you're not very content. So yeah, they may see you as being stuck in a rut or repeating the same mistakes. They do see you as someone they want to try again with or keep trying with. They could see you as potentially keeping your distance from them. They also think you're not making a lot of effort with them, but they don't really expect for you to anyway. But they do hope things change eventually. But they also think you don't really have a lot of confidence in them. But that is all I have for those of you who chose this group. Just a quick one, apparently. And I'm only doing tarot, but I do hope it could be helpful. And I'm wishing you the best, all right? Take care. Hey, welcome. If you've chosen the group, the Rose Quartz, then this reading's for you. Person on your mind, how do they see you, or people in general, or a specific environment, depending on what you're asking about. But we do have the Emperor upright. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. And we also have the Eight of Wands. A lot of fire energy. Eight of Wands upright. Okay. Alright, so how do they see you? So first of all, they see you as very strong, having good balance between your more masculine and feminine qualities. They see you as strong-willed, determined, and overall just extremely resilient, and almost like a tough nut to crack for them. They see you as stable and a good partner, or you would make a good parent, or you are a good parent if you already are. They do think you're quite patient for the most part. They do see you as brave. They do think you have a lot of things in your life that are time consuming though. They don't necessarily see you as being extremely busy, but maybe too busy for them, you know? They do see you as being in control of yourself, your life, and your destiny. They think you're someone that not only do they respect, but a lot of people have a certain level of respect for you. And they also think you have a respect for them too. They do see you as being domineering at times. They see you as stubborn and wanting things, you know, your way. But they do think you're a leader, and they also think you are a team player. Overall, they kind of see you as this sharp person, like having good awareness of both others and yourself. They do view you as independent for the most part as well. They see you as organized and structured. They do think you can be quite emotional, but they feel like maybe you hide that side of you. Or you're only vulnerable with certain people. They don't necessarily see you as unhappy, but they do see you as being quite solemn. And please only take this if it resonates, but for some of you, they could think you dress a bit more masculine at the moment, but they still see you as soft. But it feels like you really excite this person, and they have a lot of pent up passion and care and desire for you. But they do see you as drained and not having a lot of energy at the moment. They don't necessarily think that you don't take care of yourself, but could think you need to take even more care of yourself and be kinder to yourself more than you already are. They also see you as handling stress well. They see you as someone who can be jealous at times for some of you in their perspective. They see you as talented and self-reliant. And think you can be quite demanding. For some of you here, please only take this if it makes sense, but they could see you as being in other people's business at times. Maybe you get dragged into other people's business, like, I don't know, like in certain environments. Or maybe people confide in you. For some of you, they could think you are a bit nosy. But for others of you, though, they see you as just like paying attention, like you're really attentive, like you pick up on stuff, you notice things, and maybe you're just always taking things in, like you're always taking in like information and different things. But it could come across as being nosy in their perspective. But yeah, they think that you aren't afraid to take charge. They may see you as not being faithful for some reason. To who? To them. To them. They could think you have a loyalty to yourself only, if that makes sense. They don't think you're very loyal to other people or wouldn't be very loyal to them. Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, say, for example, you're someone who is like choosing to be single, but you're dating or, and stuff like that. So, yeah. It's like if someone wants you to be loyal to them, but you're just like, you're straight up like, no, I don't think I can do that for you. They could think about it in that way too. But yeah, they see you as being quite adventurous when you have the freedom to be. They do see you as hardworking and you just get on with stuff and you don't make a lot of excuses. They do see you as quite closed off at times though. But yeah, they see you as a quick thinker, being able to think on your feet. So they either see you as romantic or someone they want to share romantic moments with. They also perceive you as having already met a lot of your goals too. But that is all that's coming through for this group. I'm only doing tarot today, but I do hope it could resonate and make sense and be helpful. And I'm wishing you the best, okay? Take care. Bye.